What was your relationship like with Fat Joe?
Fat Joe, actually, Fat Joe gave me a shout out on one of his albums. He had something with Mashonda, I think it was Swiss Beats' first wife or something like that. Swiss Beats made the track. We had a cool relationship. Um, Business wise, we didn't get to go into the business part of it. I think we was about to before my car accident, and because he was interested in artists I had, which was the Caucasian artist I had that was Highlight at the time. Um, he came, he supported another artist I had, Ellie Ruiz. God bless the dead Ellie Rue. She passed away. She had a situation with G Unit. She was running around with that camp before she passed away. Um, Not to go to another side story, but 50 Cent came to her funeral too as well. And her funeral happened to be in the same spot Pun was at Rivers.
So you guys had a decent relationship. You never had any negative experiences with him.
Not really. Not at all. I remember one time we was there was a listening party he was doing in the studio, Fat Joe. I'm just trying to say the level of coolness um at the time. He threw everybody out and he had the executives from his record label to, this was when Lean Back was out and he was coming out. He had the Terror Squad album out and he just came out with Lean Back and he wanted it on his album. And this is what he was producing or telling his record label executives was that he was having a listening party and he threw everybody out the room. He's like, everybody can leave, but DFL can stay. And then he introduced us to, you know, the staff that was there, whatever. And I got to listen to the album before anybody else heard the album.
That's dope, man.
I got to hear.
What do you think about?
Not to cut you off, I got to hear because I went to DJ Khaled house with Tone too. I got to hear Lean Back when Mace was on the remix before anybody knew Mace was on the remix. When Khaled was mixing it down in Miami in his crib.
Dope. That was the remix because Eminem got on it too, right?
Yes.
Right. What about Remy Ma? What was your relationship like with her?
All right, Remy. It's funny because I know Remy's brother as well as one of her friends has a daughter from one of my friends, which he was an artist of mine too that was signed to DFL. He knows Tony Sunshine as well. We all grew up in the same area. But he's like more Tony age. Like him and Tony went to school together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you guys knew similar people, but were you guys close?
Close. We was close enough. We was close enough for me to approach her and have a conversation. Not close. Like I would see her at Jimmy's a lot or different events. So we would say what's up to each other. And once again, when I was in that cipher, I dropped her off when she was living at the projects at the time. I dropped her off there because I was living down the block, not too far.